I went into old wardrobe.
Wow.
For the FU45 shirt, not just because he belongs in and looks more likely to be going to prison finally, but also that he has left us this idiocracy of COVIDiocy. Mm-hmm. We are full on in the Brondo drinking idiocracy now.
Yes.
Right? Marjorie Taylor Greene. Where was she? Alabama. They cheered having a low vaccination rate. Yay!
We have that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, fantastic. Yeah. Okay.
There's 12, a crazy train down there.
12. Yeah. That's sure. And before she threatened violence against people, right?
That's
to
the
shoot
13.
people that come to your door, right? Okay.
You lucky people here in Alabama might get a knock on your door because I hear Alabama might be one of the most unvaccinated states in the nation. Well, Joe Biden wants to come talk to you guys. He's going to be sending one of his police state friends to your front door to knock on the door, take down your name, your address, your family members' names, your phone numbers, your cell phone numbers, probably ask for your social security number, and whether you've taken the vaccine or not.
The government already knows your social security number.
They have all that information.
Right. No,
they're at
no.
your house. They know your address.
I'm sorry. She only speaks fascist. 999.
Oh, I see.
None of that.
Okay.
They were going to ask for any of that.
99999.
No, they're going to try to keep you alive. And also, and here's the part where she threatens violence. That's just, it's a Monday. Okay.
Yeah, well, what they don't know is in the South, we all love our Second Amendment rights. And we're not real big on strangers showing up on our front door, are we? They might not like the welcome they get.
Laugh track. Cue laugh track. See how that's funny?
Yeah.
It's Ted Lieu, a former prosecutor, had to point out it is illegal to shoot someone that comes to your front door.
Yes.
Just for all y'all in the idiocracy that may not be aware that would be.
They're dumb.
Okay, they're not.
They're dumb.
Do we have any Brondo drops? We are really drinking the Brondo? Are we?
I've never seen that.
What?
Movie.
Are we just too stupid as a country to beat this disease?
Yes.
I think scientists are already whispering it's like this might be a forever thing now because it has mutated too far. It has gone on too long.
Mm-hmm. Schools are opening.
You saw the USA Today. We have failed each other. Like we are in our fourth surge. It didn't need to be this way. Is the cover of USA Today?
Schools are opening in Louisiana this week and next week, and in Texas next week.
Yeah.
And
what
those
have
are
I
the worst states.
What have I said for months? I've seen this disaster coming. With the, okay. Hang on. Let me get to the happy tweet first about Jeffrey Rosen. Joyce Vance said, "It is really not hard to say it. Trump tried to overthrow our government, and he needs to be held accountable. Nothing else really matters if we want to continue to be the United States of America." Thank you, Joyce Vance. Okay, she and Barb McQuaid wrote a great piece about why Trump must be prosecuted. We will have Barb on tomorrow. But okay, so but does it not strike you he left us this COVIDiocy as well? Mm-hmm. This is his legacy so far, is this many people dead. I mean, it is, okay.
I mean, imagine if there would have been this kind of attack when he was president.
Oh, yeah, he said that. Yeah, imagine if we'd had a really bad COVID outbreak when he was... What?
Don't let it rile you up.
Who said the viral load in Florida is so high right now? There are only 2 places on the planet where it's higher. It's so high in Florida. I think that if Florida were another country, we would have to consider banning travel from Florida to the United States. Who said that?
The Hair Bear Bunch.
No, it doesn't matter. A very prominent doctor on TV, which
okay.
I don't know which one. I forget. Travis, who is it? I don't know. Dear Jesus, we are like in a pitched battle. Thank God. Here is good news just from last night. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis appears to have lost his anti-vaccine passport war for now, at least. A U.S. District Court judge approved an injunction last night saying public health will be jeopardized if Norwegian cruises would be forced to suspend its vaccination requirement due to the DeSantis law. Florida argued they'd be significantly harmed by the use of vaccine passports, but the judge said they failed to explain how. How many more people does he have to kill before he is not the front runner for the 2024 Republican nomination?
Yeah.
It's just, that's the only word I can keep thinking of is idiocracy. We're like, really? That guy's... what's his name? President Camacho apparently did the Idiocracy already.
But Brando has what plants crave.
Shut up!
You don't know that. You haven't seen the movie.
Oh, you haven't seen the movie?
I haven't seen the movie.
Oh my God, you're so fired.
You're fired.
Oh my God, because you just haven't seen any classic, right, Sean? It's
not a classic.
Irritating.
Idiocracy is not a classic.
Yes, it is. Well, it is now. It's the most relevant movie you can see.
It was prescient.
Okay, but it's not a classic.
Oh my God. Okay, I don't. Yes, that I think put me over the edge. The whole them cheering and yay death. Yay, we have the most unvaccinated people in the... Yes, that's... who? Okay, wait, I'll get the... Dr. Jonathan Reiner.
Oh,
thanks for asking.
Okay. So it wasn't Chumley the Walrus.
Said the COVID viral load is so substantial in Florida, there are only 2 other places on the planet that are worse, Louisiana and Botswana. Congratulations, Florida. Oh, God, Okay. Let's go back to happier...
Okay.
Because I have some nostalgia music. Let's go back to happier thoughts from a few minutes ago.
All right.
Tristan tweets, more context on Rosen. Congressional hearings do not happen on Saturdays. I think part of this did. There was one was the IG, one was the... Was it the Senate committee?
The Senate Judiciary.
He's done a lot of... He's Walter the dog, which is which is good. Can I just say something? Aren't you supposed to blow the rape whistle while a rape is happening?
Right.
So that someone might stop it while
it's happening.
Like, how did he know what was going to happen on January 6th? We were this close to this working. Obviously, that was the brute force because the DOJ wouldn't do what he wanted. But, like, why didn't he say something then? That, oh my God, this is in progress. He is trying to overthrow...
He probably would have been fired.
Mm-hmm.
I guess, but... Rape. I'm just saying, you
blow it.
see something, say something.
During, not.
And when you see something, say something, not like... a few months later, I think is what the saying means.
I think that in the DOJ, they say when you see something, take contemporaneous notes that you can give to the Senate Judiciary panel.
That you can then later. Okay, congressional hearings do not happen on Saturdays for 7 hours at a closed-door session in August, unless something is really, really important, like coup against the Constitution important. Yeah. I don't think Garland has a choice. I feel like people are starting to say he's going big, because I don't think he has a choice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. T-Pain said, for anyone thinking we shouldn't prosecute Trump and his co-conspirators because the coup failed, consider this. There is no such thing as a prosecution of a successful coup. Thank you. Because then by definition it would be, too late. Because then the coup would have happened and then they're in charge. You see, so that's how those things happen.
Yes.
Where you can't. Okay. Yes, I don't know which tweet is scarier, but David tweeted, I just had a very sobering phone call with Dr. Mark Klein, infectious disease expert and physician-in-chief at Children's Hospital in New Orleans. He said 18 kids there are hospitalized with COVID, 9 are under the age of 2, 6 are in ICU, 3 are on ventilators, including a 1-month-old. Yep. I mean, is there any other sign of, like, the COVID, how do you say apocalypse?
What?
The COVID apocalypse. Do we need any other...
Covacalypse?
Where are we, Travis? We're averaging 100,000 COVID infections daily again. Yes. Yesterday was higher, correct? Returning to a milestone. Last seen during the winter surge, and yet another bleak reminder of how quickly the Delta variant is spreading throughout the country. The U.S. was averaging 11,000 cases a day in late June. Now the number was 107,143. That was Saturday, I believe. I think yesterday was higher. The 7-day average for daily new deaths also increased, including it rose over the past 2 weeks from 270 deaths today to 500 a day as of Friday. The CDC said our models show that if we don't vaccinate people, we could be up to several 100,000 cases a day, similar to our surge in early January. Oh, everything old is new again. Houston officials said the latest wave of COVID cases is pushing the local healthcare system to nearly a breaking point, resulting in some patients having to be transferred out of the city to get medical care. Last weekend, a patient in Houston had to be transferred to North Dakota to get medical care. An 11-month-old girl. Did you see that with COVID? 11 months old.
Yes.
Who was having seizures, had to be transported from Houston to a hospital 170 miles away because there is no room at the inn in Houston. Okay. So is there anything else Oh, another doctor. Yeah, the doctor tweets if you want to follow them or a little. I just, all the tweets end up on one page.
Yeah.
Alabama Crowd cheers state's low vaccination rate during Marjorie Taylor Greene event. Somebody. COVID is a household disease. Sometimes your patient dies and you have no one to notify because all the other members of the family are either intubated or also died.
Yep.
Hoodlum tweets, longtime Florida radio host Dick Farrell rallied against vaccines. Why take a vaccine promoted by people who lied to you all along about masks? After battling COVID for 3 weeks, Mr. Farrell texted his friends urging them to get the vaccine, his last text before his death.
I'm getting a little sick of those.
Yeah.
A lot of people tweeted, I tested negative for empathy.
I tested negative for empathy a long time ago.
Dev tweeted, my 90-year-old mother in Central Texas in the emergency room for a heart attack, community hospital. They're searching in a 300-mile radius for a bed, thus far unsuccessfully because of COVID overrunning Texas hospital. So other people will die as well that don't have COVID because there's no room in the hospital.
Yeah.
So that's the other reason why. In answer to your question, Rambo, what's it to you if other people get vaccinated? Because that's why it's mutating, and that's why there's breakthrough infections, and that's why we all have to wear a mask. Sorry, I see. I missed it, Sean. I didn't even get far enough.
Yeah,
to
that was.
I didn't get to the button because I was mad.
Angry.
Yes.
Don't.
Yes.
Don't bleep angry.
No. George Takei said, "Dear anti-vaxxers, your spokespeople keep getting COVID and dying. Radio shock jocks, GOP state representatives, preachers, they are learning the hard way that they were wrong. In their dying breaths, they are begging you to get the vaccine. Time to listen to them one last time. And in the meantime..."
You are a douchebag.
Okay.
Yep.
God's sake, just die.
All right, bloodthirsty.
Oh, for God's sake, just die.
Testing negative for empathy is how we got to where we are today because they're not empathetic and thinking about other people when they say they're not going to get the vaccine.
Again, have you ever had that headache where it's in both eyes? Like it's in the inner thing? Can I have some wacky comedy music, though? It's the only thing to distract me is having a puppy. It has turned into an everyday episode of Marmaduke. I tweeted a picture. He's too big for the couch already, and he's only 3 months old. Laugh track. Did you see the picture?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was a creepy laugh.
Because he's too big for the couch. Marmaduke. Okay. Yeah, it's out. The DNA test is out. I don't know what it is. Sean, is this a sign? There was a dead rat in the yard. I don't know who did that, but I did see that Irish Wolfhound is called that because they kill wolves and they're hunting dogs or other game.
Luck dragons are good at killing rats.
I don't know if Jamie did that, but I was like, what? Wow, ew.
Luck dragons can fly.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm not even sure. What if it comes back not dog? I mean, Great Pyrenees, part dog and part...
Luck dragon.
Whatever.
What if he
Is that
starts
your
eating-
guess?
He looks like the giant dog thing from the Neverending Story, so
I know.
yes.
And then my friend came yesterday and said, no, I've Googled Great Pyrenees puppies. He's in his lanky, gangly phase. He looks exactly like just a Great Pyrenees puppy, but I don't know.
When he's flying up and eating avocados off the tree before they fall in the yard, that's how you'll know he's
when
luck
you
dragon.
when you see a small boy on his back flying.
I told you I am full-time migrant farmer / ball girl from the U.S. Open trying to get to the avocados before he does so we don't have
He's going to correct you and say
puppy diarrhea.
He's going to correct you and say his name is Falcor.
Yeah. I told Sean how as if I could be crazier. The potty outside game. So he's a good boy. We haven't had any accidents in a long time. And we go down from the bedroom and we're like, potty outside. And we have to run so he doesn't stop on the carpet and go, potty outside. That's me, like a crazy person every morning with Jamie and yeah. But then he goes potty outside and when I sleep in on the weekend and he was clawing at the bedroom door like a good boy to tell me he had to go out. He didn't pee or poop. He went down off the bed, but he didn't go.
I would not excite him. That's how you get him to go pee inside.
No.
I am so glad you never had children.
I would house train him.
Yes!
What's wrong with the toilet? I don't know. It's too much. It's too complicated. I mean, do we even need to do a commercial for the Steph store? I mean, the shirts are flying off the right. Look at this. Look at it. Get your face
Look
up
at
there.
that.
Get your face up there. Look. Look, we have them for Team Pfizer, Team J&J. We are all Team Vaccine here. We have amazing,
That's right.
and you can get it on everything, right, Chris? Not just shirts.
Bath mats, shower curtains. You can get it on art, a clock. You can get
Duvet.
a sake bomb on a clock.
We have Stephanie Miller swag. We have sexy liberal swag, and of course all the vaccine shirts. Get it now, StephanieMiller.com. Whee!